if this is someone which Deontay Wilder is going to have to face tonight,
Yeah.
how did you deal with it when you were with Derek Chisora? Was it one of those where you changed the game plan, or was it how did you deal with his IQ?
Based on the first encounter of him and Derek, which is a very good fight. He inflicted the first defeat on us, on Derek Chisora. We lost our British and Commonwealth title to him, and Derek was not in a good physical or mental state for that fight. In the second fight, we got ourselves dusted up. I said, right, I really have to dig deep now as a trainer. I've got to find out how to beat this guy. And I believed, I'm not a betting man, I would have put anything on I owned that we would be successful in beating him. And on the night, I mean, you stay, it's all documented, you can go on YouTube and watch it. He ripped our game plan up in front of me and in front of Derek and in front of our promoter and said, there you go, boys. He played with us in the second fight. Played with us. And you just have to salute and accept and admire, which is what you're going to see tonight.
And it's going to be very, very interesting. But let us know down in the comments section as well, if you were Anthony Joshua, who would you want to face tonight if you had the choice? But other fights on tonight as well. Obviously, Charles Martin is going to be fighting Washington as well later. What do we feel about that fight? Do you reckon is that something where it's kind of just a done and dusted job because it's on the undercard, or is it something which people should watch?
I mean, obviously, it's a heavyweight. They're still contenders. Charles Martin, again, he's been out for a while. He lost a fight, didn't he, in his first comeback fight?
I believe so. Yeah.
And so he's fighting Washington, who's a very, very, very good fighter. So it's I think that one's a 50-50, depending on what condition Martin, because again, he was quite a disturbed character away from boxing. He had a lot of issues and demons. If he's dealt with them, he's an awkward southpaw. That's who Joshua won the belts off of him. And he totally lost his mind after they went off the rails. Depending on what version of him, how he's been able to get himself mentally fit to be able to become a contender again.
Mike Tyson in the house.
Look at him, big man. He is swish.
Very.
He's totally changed, isn't he?
He's
all right. His whole everything is totally different. A different person than the Mike Tyson that we know that was brutalizing people.
I think that might just be the weed, Irene. Let's be honest.
Well, we're going to
Smooth stuff, man.
I wasn't sure though. Brown trousers with a leather coat.
It was red.
I mean, was it red?
It can't be more questionable than the kind of things that Mayweather Jr. wears. It was recently seen sporting a Louis Vuitton jacket, which very much resembled Louis Vuitton luggage.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I
was
saw that.
awful.
That was awful.
It's just everything that
was so
he wears
tight.
is questionable.
That was so tight.
I think it's what I like. There is questionable clothing in one of the fighters tonight, and that is Tyson Fury. But I just love the way he owns it.
He carries it off. Not many people are able to carry off the fashion Tyson brings, but he carries it off.
I like the suit that said Dosser. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was like channeling what Conor McGregor did a couple of years ago with that other suit, but it's just so much better on so many more levels.
But that's what adds to Tyson, the likability for Tyson Fury. I mean, his earlier fights, we were saying earlier, do you remember he used to go in the ring and sing country and western songs and have a little jig and all of that?
Yeah.
It all brings in the likability.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah, he is an entertainer. I mean, yes, he can fight, but for the casual fans, they like to see all that. They like to see all the kind of, the bit of trash talking and all that kind of that he brings to the face-offs and
A bit of showmanship. That's what everyone wants to see.
It's show business.
Without taking it too far, I think. But yeah, I mean, didn't you mention about what endeared you was the Batman?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it.
We should can we cut into a clip of that?
That was unfortunately YouTube won't let us do that.
That was epic. That was epic. I mean, that you have to applaud that. That's genius.
That's what we should have come
Genius.
dressed as.
Yeah.
That Batman. And,
Batman, right?
yeah.
I mean, I would have to unfortunately come dressed
You'd be
as a penguin,
Robin.
because that's not fair.
I'd be Batman totally.
I'm Batman, definitely.
I'd definitely be Batman.
I'm this superhero, okay? I don't care about the
I'm definitely
boxing.
Batman.
But
I'm not
technically, he's
Robin.
not a superhero.
You one of you two can be
I think we're
Robin.
going to have another fight here.
No, you're
Can I be
exactly.
Catwoman at
You're
least?
Catwoman, not
Yeah,
Batgirl.
there we go.
Was it a
I'm
Batgirl?
well,
That was a Batgirl, yeah.
Yeah, you're
well,
Batgirl.
I'm in leather, so
Exactly. There you go.
to be fair, I win.
Yeah.
No, I'll be Robin then.
I'm,
I'll be Robin.
I'm really Batman. I'm in disguise.
I know what you
know.
mean.
When I take this off.
That's
with
Superman.
my-
Well, when you finished this morning, all just shattered. Dog goes, see you later, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Drives off, and the Batmobile's like, what are you doing?
Damn, you sus it.
My car is black as well, so you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
But,
don't have a car, live in London. What's the point? And I'm reducing my carbon footprint. You know, save the planet, kids. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, be like recycle man or some shit like that. I don't know. Who would you be, Ben? You've been very quiet in the corner.
I
over
said
there.
I'm Robin.
There you
You're
go.
He's happy
Robin.
to take
Yeah.
that
You're happy to be the
title.
sidekick.
I'm happy to be the sidekick for
Yeah.
this one.
Does that
You
make you
just
the
like tight
Joker?
trousers. Oh, me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I won't say
You'd
no
have
to
to
that.
be, wouldn't you?
I mean, I'd probably be more of the Jack Nicholson Joker, though. Unfortunately, I couldn't carry the way
brilliant.
Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger did it. Unfortunately, I'm
trust
not
it.
scary.
I
enough.
believe in you, Louis. I believe in you.
Thanks.
You can do
You've
it.
got the dark side, just admit
You
it.
can do it.
No, but yeah, I mean, what other superheroes would you be? Let us know in the comment section below. I mean, what else have we got here? What else are people saying? Someone was just asking what's happening. I mean, I don't blame them right now because we've just gone into talking about superheroes, but we are actually here for the boxing. If anyone was wondering, what else have we got here? Well, obviously got this fight going on right now.
Ben providing the sound.
Providing sound, yes.
Sound effects.
Please,
Sound
please,
effects, that's the
please,
word.
please do let us know in the comments if the sound does go. We would appreciate if you let us know.
So what are the general public that are viewing? What's a poll? Are they all going for Fury or?
I mean, it's a very good question.
We
I mean,
should do
we're
an
here.
online poll.
We should do. I mean, can we do that? Is Rob about? Would we be able to do a poll on Twitter potentially?
Let's do a poll and find out what the public.
find
Just
out
get
what
people to
think.
put in the comments what they think, who
Yeah.
they just their
Yeah, but
outcome.
let us know on there as well. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win. Obviously, let us know as well who you think. Let's have the debate of who is the greatest boxer of all
Let's
time.
do
Let's go
that.
into that now, because I have a very unpopular opinion. Okay, and it may be because I am slightly biased. So, as a lad
You've
who
not
grew up,
said that. at
no,
all.
no. As a lad who grew up around Soho and in London, I have a very close relationship with Bar Italia on Frith Street. And in Frith Street, you've got this picture of Rocky Marciano.
course, yeah.
Have you been? Don, you must have.
My friend owns it.
Yo, you know the Blue Bees.
yeah.
You know Luigi. Oh,
Of
bloody, there you go.
course.
Small world. There you go. then.
Absolutely, yeah.
So can we go in there and get free food? So John knows you.
I'm not that type of friend who
Johnny!
respect my friend's business.
I need some new
I'm supposed
friends
to
here.
bring business to him.
So that's
Not
what
hey.
you kind of go in, and
Yeah.
if, you know, they help us out. They're lovely people. In
Can
there.
I
Yeah.
drop your name and go in there?
You actually have to say it. It's a bit hard, bit of a mouthful. Beneventi. It's like, but I don't think anyone could say it right. I don't know many people who can. But my thoughts. I feel Rocky Marciano, for me, obviously he held the record for the most fight wins before Mayweather took it. I have the unpopular opinion of, even though it was a legal fight, it was all just entertainment when he fought McGregor.
That's not an
I feel
unpopular opinion.
it's not. Everyone I speak to, I get absolutely slated for it. I feel that
It's not.
Marciano is still, if you're looking at the numbers, I still feel he's the greatest. If you're looking at it from that perspective, but there are obviously other ways you can look at someone as the greatest fighter. But this is a conversation which can go on for hours, which is why we're going to do it as well. Let's have it. Who do we feel is the greatest of all time? If you were put on the spot right now, who would you go for?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Well, you can. I'm asking you.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't know. There's so many that I would put in the mix, but I couldn't say one.
Well, put them in the mix. Let's have the
Well,
conversation.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Mhm.
Even obviously Muhammad Ali.
Mhm.
And I know you don't like it, but Mayweather Jr.
Yeah, no,
you
he's
know,
definitely in there.
He's definitely in there. But I agree with you. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion that the McGregor fight didn't count. Don't like to talk about it. Apparently, a rumour mill is that that they're going to have a rematch, and even I can't even pronounce his name.
Khabib Nurmagomedov. No, I'm not even going to try.
Apparently that is looking. Yeah.
Nurmagomedov.
They know who we're talking about. Yeah, there's talks that might happen. So, what do you think?
I'm on the fence.
Oh,
man. Is that going to be your catchphrase? Oh no.
It is
are we
now.
talking about who's the greatest of all time? Is that?
Yeah, let's go. Let's just go all time, and then we can narrow it down.
My all time will always be, and it still is, the great Muhammad Ali. How do you determine where somebody's?
It's a personal thing, isn't it?
No, not necessarily. It's personal, of course, and also errors, and also there's so many factors that make up somebody being called great or the greatest. What Muhammad Ali did for outside of the ring, it wasn't just his ring achievements. There's so many ways of looking at it. Yeah, if you look at Mayweather's outside of the ring antics and inside the ring, he's the best ever. He's earned the most money. You can count on your hands and toes how many times he's been hit in a fight. Fresh as a cucumber. So when you're judging it pure from the pugilist point of view of the art of boxing, when he says TBE, the best ever, I will salute that and go with that. Whereas Muhammad Ali is my personal greatest of all time because of what he did outside of boxing.
I agree with that.
You know,
that's
how if I was asked, that's how he will always come top of my list. Again, there's a sense of I grew up watching Muhammad Ali. I came into boxing because of Muhammad Ali. So there will always be, like yourself, you said Tyson Fury. Am I taking it of that's what you
Tyson Fury, he endeared me. I mean, I'm 22, so I was kind of watching Tyson Fury. I remember, I actually first came across him with that Klitschko wing. That was the first time I ever saw him. And it was one of those. I was think it was 5-6 years ago. So I was about 15, 16.
Wow, yeah.
So that's when I saw him.
I'm getting old, man.
You're 22.
My goodness.
And 5-6 years ago, you wouldn't have been 15.
I can't do maths. Wait, hang on. Wait, if it was 16 or would it? Wait. Jodie, help.
Do not call a friend. Do not ask an audience. 50-50, she'll give him a 50-50.
No, it would have been 16.
She'll give you 50-50, yeah.
Wait, hang on.
16.
5. 6, yeah, it would have been 16. Now you're making me think
you said 5-6 years ago.
If
you're 22, you'd be 17.
Oh, right. No, now you're being pedantic. All right?
There we go.
It's not fair.
Ask the viewers.
No, I'm not going to. I just realised on a 500,000 subscriber
22.
YouTube channel, I'm
5
struggling.
years ago.
But he said 5-6.
If you go with the 6, but he said 5 first, so I'll go with that.
Whatever, it's one of those. But yeah, I mean, like,
you're sitting on the fence. You can't.
I'm always on the fence.
I mean, no,
but when you're on the fence, of course you can comment.
Always like, all right, Switzerland. Right,
that old chestnut.
No, but yeah, I mean, so yeah, I think obviously if you look at it, that was when I came across Tyson Fury. I kind of, when I look at heavyweight boxing when I was growing up, it was good, but you know, you had Klitschko dominating the divisions, and obviously David Haye was kind of the British face of it. My dad would always tell me stories about Henry Cooper and Ali.
Of course, yeah.
Obviously he'd be under the covers, you know, having a radio on and listening to all those fights and all that sort of stuff. And like those are the fighters which I always look at. I've got the pictures of Ali on my wall. I've got the fight with Liston as well on my wall, and picture of Henry Cooper's in the garage and stuff as well. So it's stuff like that where it's like, you know, those are the people that I looked at, and you know, for me, I just enjoy the sport for what it is, and it is one of the most difficult sports on the planet. And it's like, I mean, as someone who go on.
Sorry to interrupt. As you're saying that, whenever someone says, like we know you can't play boxing necessarily, you can't play. In terms of even me, who's a coach, boxing coach, sometimes I think it should be the category shouldn't even come under the category of sport.
No.
I know it sounds outrageous. No, it's not a sport.
What would you class it as?
Yeah.
Again, this is gonna sound outrageous. The contract killers.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like
contract killers.
I like
Because
beautiful
under the
brutality.
classification, it's not a sport. Yeah, it's not a sporting matter. It's you're going in there with one aim, is to maim the opposition. As outrageous as it may sound, it's the truth.
I don't think that's outrageous.
Well,
I think.
and the word contract killers is what I'm.
Yeah,
it's
but
a
then
bit strong, but
yeah,
what?
but then-
But what else? How else could you then classify
got-
this? Yeah.
But can you
Get the
imagine
canvas.
if you classified it as that? Can you imagine with all these, you know, people out there, groups of people who are like, oh, ban boxing, it's too
Yeah,
brutal.
totally understand.
This would just give them another.
And it's 100%.
you know-
But I'm just being brutally honest in the sense that when you look at it, yeah, what is it? What is it? Those two
It's
people. in it.
beautiful brutality.
I call it. I'm writing a book, and it's simply entitled "Boxing is the Violent Dance." It's a dance. Another thing I've read into, as in studying boxing, yeah, it's a dance. It's movement. It's a dance, but it's a very violent dance.
But we love it. That's why
We
we're
love it.
here.
That's what we're here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It really is something.
Man
where-
has always done it. Mankind has always done it. A group of people were formulated and put rules
Rules
to
in,
it.
yeah.
Man has always fought on this planet from the minute we landed on here. We're still fighting in different ways, different forms of fighting. We've always fought. It's in our nature, it's in human nature to fight, unfortunately.
Such a beautiful way of words. I can't wait to read this book now, Don.
Yeah.
It's gonna be-
So
obviously,
it's
when
not
it
going
is
to be
that-
like an autobiography then?
No, that's another book.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at this.
okay.
Don's busy.
He's selling
Yeah,
himself here, isn't
yeah.
he? Go on, Don.
It's what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. It's it's personal.
So if you want to get a signed copy, people.
Not out yet.
Well, when it is, give
What
them
is
the
it?
date.
What is you can sell your things online now? What is it?
Amazon,
Amazon.
eBay,
Yeah. Coming
Facebook.
Facebook, anywhere. You can sell anything.
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
Dark
soon.
web.
I'm old school.
There's market
My-
on Facebook.
Marketplace.
now as well.
Yeah,
Maybe
my
that's the
son.
one.
My son will. He
I'll
will.
come
He does what I
find,
say.
find you down Wembley Market.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
There we go, over it.
Going back to
Oh.
the Wilder and stuff, right? What do you think Wilder's going to come in wearing for his ring walk?
Yeah. It's quite.
He's quite
It's a
eccentric with
theme.
it as well,
It's
isn't
a
he?
theme it's
I'm
got,
going for
isn't
leopard
it?
print.
I don't know
Leopard
what I'm
print.
still trying
You-
to work out what
You're going with
his,
leopard. Yeah, because last
what
time
his concept is of the whole. Is there a concept? Is it? What would you say?
He always has the crown, doesn't he?
He wears a
Also.
crown, but it's also there's a devilish type of the way the designer is quite how can I devilish. It's got the crown, then the rest of the costume is quite evilish.
Archaic.
Dark.
And,
Yeah, dark, a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought
So-
it wasn't it a bit like Spartan because it was like face covering type of mask.
I know what you're saying,
I
but
was like-
it's deeper than that. It's kind of
Yeah, it is.
kind of dark is
Yeah,
probably
it
what
is.
It was.
said,
It reminded me when you say Spartan. It reminded me of the obviously when 300.
300 the movie.
Yeah, it
Or a
reminded me
movie.
of the
Yeah.
the Persian leader, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kind of dark.
Yeah,
kind
that
of-
was the
But I wonder what he'll be wearing. We should ask the viewers what they think.
I'm really doing my job out here.
Someone's got it. He's
Ask the
biased.
audience.
Everything. Just ask us anything you want. It's hit that point in the evening. It's now 4:30 in the morning UK time. So
And we're lively.
we are somehow. I
Some
think
of us are lively
it's,
anyway.
My goodness, this is that time already.
it's
Because
gone really
the
quickly.
ring walk will be soon, isn't
It
it?
was supposed to be in
5.
25 minutes,
Yeah.
technically, around 5 o'clock.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How many fights? Is there any fights on the undercard left? Was
Well, we just
You
had
said
Brazil.
quite a few,
I
didn't
believe
you?
we just
So-
had Brazil and
Yeah.
Charles Martin. What's the result of that?
Brazil.
So,
Yeah, Dominic Brazil.
Charles Martin won knockout.
Washington, my apologies, Washington. Gerald Washington.
let's see what's going on.
Charles Martin by
Did he win?
stoppage.
Oh,
By
yeah,
stoppage,
brilliant.
yeah. That's what we want to see. Knockdown.
Ring
knockouts.
walk's now been expected roughly now.
Woo!
Oh,
Do
Because
it.
an early finish, you see. The,
I need popcorn.
I need
Why
Yeah.
Oh, we do have
popcorn?
we do have some
I'll
grub.
get you chocolates.
Oh, let's do
Chocolates.
chocolates
I,
as
I'm
well.
not, there's a sandwich I was about to open. Which kind of there. So there's a salmon and cucumber sandwich with my name on it.
Oh.
Having some of that, and then obviously just Jolly Brady, I think we've got pizza as well.
Oh hell yeah! Bring it
on!
Bring it on!
Oh,
The viewers can hear me eating.
Thank
Thank you.
No, I want the pizza now. Where's the pizza? Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Don, you
Where's
want a
the
chocolate?
pizza?
So,
Are there all various? Yeah, I'll have one of these. Thank you.
Louis?
nah, I'm being good, unfortunately.
Come on, Louis.
Come on! I'll go lucky tip. Go on then, Ray. Go on.
Chuck it. That's a different sport, darling.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you don't exactly catch things in boxing, do you? So I had to pick something. What we got? We've got quality streets.
Quality, baby, quality.
Oh, right. I actually don't know what I'm going to go for. What we got? I want the mint.
Did you say mint?
No, the mint one.
Oh.
I meant
Mint?
This one. Do you know?
There's no mint
There used to be a mint one.
Really?
Did that?
I think
I'm sure
so.
there's the
I think there is.
What's that? That green one.
Was that like when you was 15,
That-
5
That
years
one
ago?
is. It used to be. I think it used to be that one.
You missed that.
No, I heard it. I'm just ignoring it. Go on, whack those across. Let's get involved.
Lennox.
Here we go.
Oh, look at
So something else just came up. I was looking on the BBC Live ticker. Obviously, when we're looking at when the fight's going to be coming. Logan Paul and Jake Paul are in the audience for the fight. How do you guys feel about YouTube boxing?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I'm in.
I want some honest answers here.
All right. I'm a very honest man. I'm old school. It's my
Yeah, of
it's
course.
my obligation to be honest.
Good. I like that, Doc.
Representing the old schools.
There's no school like the
Right.
old school.
Basically, again, with me, there's never a straight answer. I'm a politician. There's never a yes or a no. I have to break it down. There's a lot of factors. Like I said earlier, previously, previous discussions, boxing cannot be played. You can't play it. Right. You cannot. It's like me suddenly says I want to be a footballer. Not just a footballer because I play, but not to the level where I can suddenly become a footballer and walk straight into the Premiership. Say, give me a game. I want to be a footballer. If I can give that in comparison, that's what these guys are doing. Remember, you can't play boxing. All right. They haven't got no background whatsoever from what I know, from the characters who are participating. Yeah. Suddenly, you're going to go get trained up to become a pugilist being a prize fighter. There's a number of hours one has to put into anything we do in this life, any profession. If you want to be a doctor, a scholar, electrician, plumber, there's a number of hours. There's a procedure to then you becoming qualified in that profession. Why are we, the boxing industry, allowing this to happen? It's called money. I understand the monetary aspects of it. Yeah? It's very, very dangerous. Boxing is dangerous as it is. I'm not for it because you can't play it. You can't pretend at it. It's real punches being punched in the head. There's an art to it. There is an art to it. Takes time, requires time. You cannot go from not going to school and then going to the city to get a job. It's not going to happen. Okay? There's a procedure. There's certain schools you must go to. There's certain qualifications you must acquire to aid you to then when you go and do that job, you should be competent just about to do that job you're employed to do. Boxing is no different. People have been propelled from non-combat to then going to participate in where you're getting your head punched in, and it will take something, God forbid, horrible to happen to one of these guys, then they realize what they're doing. It shouldn't be allowed, in my opinion. And it makes a mockery of guys who start boxing at the age of 8 years of age, 9 years of age. They take years and years to learn box for your region or through the amateur ranks, represent your country. Right? So this is, I've heard about fast tracking. I mean, come on. Then that will then stop. What this will promote, the kids who then have to go through, like I said, you have to go to infant school, primary school, secondary school, college, then uni. There is a procedure in life to how to, and why are these guys being propelled from nothing to then, because they're YouTubers, bloggers.
Yeah.
No, it shouldn't be allowed.
I mean, to that point though as well, obviously where we're saying there's a procedure, do you reckon with these guys, as much as it's probably not, it's definitely not the best standard of fighting. I mean, I bought the...
Which makes it more dangerous.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got, you need to be taught how to, it's bad enough when we're sitting here to watching trained fighters who have been training from being, like I said, from usually they start about 9 years, 10 years of age, learning the craft, learning the art. Yeah, it's bad enough. Then people who they haven't got that background, and then they're gonna be trained up in how many months? Yeah, you can't learn. It's not something you can learn. That's why.
You try to tell Eddie Hearn to reject that sort of money, though.
Yeah, which is wrong. No disrespect to Eddie's doing a great job with the professional boxing. I think she should stick to that. Ignore that type of money. Does he need that type of money? No, he doesn't need that type of money.
But I mean, where we're saying that there is that side, and I completely agree with that. The other perspective is you are attracting more eyes to the sport that wouldn't be on it, and there would be kids that are now coming to look at the sport, falling in love with it, and then going to learn at gyms and joining those regionals and going through that procedure. Surely.
Yeah,
do we actually know that as a fact, though? I mean, has it really done that?
I mean, for me, I was at the press conference between KSI and Logan Paul, and it was just kids there, not interested in boxing whatsoever. They're just interested in the YouTube perspective of it. They're not interested in actual boxing. They're interested in the entertainment.
I'll make you right. I think that's a great point because it's promoting the sport in the wrong light. It's going to give people a false sense of belonging. The kids, like you said, right? They say what you mentioned earlier about encouraging. Yeah, I could see where you're coming from. That people who wouldn't otherwise gotten into it, all right, I want to be a boxer. But their idea, the world we live in today, again, me being older citizen, I'm going to sound like this, boring. Yeah, the world we live in today, the culture is to fast track everything. You can't fast track certain things in life.
100%.
Yeah, and to I'm even going to give you a scenario to get by nature for a woman to get pregnant. There is a procedure to get pregnant. There's a number of months you carry that baby safely before birth happens. Yeah, the world we live in today, everything has sped up. Everything is fast tracked, fast buck. Unfortunately, you cannot fast track people to become professional athletes, especially boxers. You can't play this. This is not a game. Yeah, so therefore, look,
man.
I sound very, how can I put it? I'm very against it, I really am. Because something will happen inevitably before they'll stop doing it.
And that's completely fair enough. I mean, yeah, it's one of those where it does tear a lot of people apart. I think obviously we're talking about, like we said, Eddie Hearn's looking at the finances, looking at the audiences.
You have to overlook that, really, I'm afraid.
Did you say you bought it? Yeah, you did.
I did, but that's only because I couldn't find a stream anywhere because they locked it down.
Yeah, right. You were like, oh my
what
god,
they all say.
I
That's what
love
they all
this
say.
guy. I'm such a fan.
I've worked with JJ in the past, so I wanted to support my mate, even though he wasn't getting any of it.
See, there we go. It wasn't just because he couldn't get the stream then.
Well, it was because Twitter's not a nice place.
Exactly, changing his story already.
Do you know what? I'm not here to be bullied, okay? Okay. Just teach me how to beat Ben up, and then we'll go from there.
Have we got really
The number of years you have to put into it. Don't just teach it like that.
Let's do 10 years and then I'll go beat Ben
It's
up.
on.
I was going to say, we got the ring walk coming up now then. I think they're like doing the anthems, aren't
Yeah, he's
they?
going to sing for us.
Oh.
Do we get like volume?
Can we get this full screen?
Unfortunately not.
Emery?
Look, all the Brits.
Do we know-
Yes,
do we
we
know-
are in full.
Do we know how many number of Brits that travel over there?
It's gonna be,
Let's have a
I'd
little
say,
I know Ricky
an
Hatton
army.
was 15,000 or 20,000 went with Ricky. I wonder if that's been broken. We need to know those numbers.
Well,
Let's have a wee look at those numbers.
maybe ask the viewers.
So what are you going for?
Yeah.
What's he going to wear? What are you going
Oh
for?
yeah, I don't know.
Or Deontay
So
or Fury?
Let's go for both. Let's start with Deontay first.
I think it's going to go for gold
Gold.
and black.
yeah, that's kind of like his signature colours, though, isn't
That's why I
it? So cheating.
What are people saying?
Ben thinks leopard print, don't
Yeah.
You
you?
never know.
Got Crow
Leopard print.
No, that's black and white.
Oh my god, I'm not having a good night.
Honestly.
That's what's going on there. Disney. God, not really my strong point.
Like leopard print. Oh, Cruella de Vil.
I mean, I think leopard print. I think Cruella de Vil or blood EastEnders, whatever it is. Like, there was that woman who used to wear
That was
EastEnders.
Cat.
That's
Or Pat Butcher, whatever it was.
Pat, isn't it?
No, it was
that
Cat Slater, wasn't it? That wore the leopard print.
It's one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
who
dear.
comes into the ring first?
I think it's Wilder.
I thought it would be Fury, but it's American. Oh, we can't have a sing along with it. What a shame.
I think it's still our own one.
Shall we sing it?
Hands,
Yeah.
touching hands,
Oh yeah.
reaching
Caroline.
out, touching me,
Don't you just love
touching
it?
you, sweet Caroline. Yes, no. So good. I'm feeling fine. Oh, so contagious.
Yeah,
I love
love
it.
that song.
This is your walk on, Louis.
What a song.
I would have, what would I said, Greg, what would the walk-ons be? What would you have? You'd have the darts or something, knowing you.
No, walk on. I'd have something Oasis-y, something like. Do you know what I mean? From Oasis or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, something Oasis.
Wicked
I reckon
tune.
I have. Yeah.
Bit of
Mine is the boss, James Brown.
Oh, what
Hey,
a
the
tune!
Yeah.
Didn't Anthony Joshua walk onto that at one stage?
Maybe a lot of
I think
boxes have
he did,
used
yeah.
it. Yeah, a lot of boxes use it.
I think I'd go old school and go, LL Cool J, Mama said knock you out.
Yeah.
That's a
Also,
banger, to
Derek
be
used
fair.
that
Yeah.
against Klitschko.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that.
Good ring with that because it is what it says on
Yeah,
the tin.
it is what. But I'd have LL Cool J walking me out singing it.
Well, that's even cooler.
Yeah.
Cooler.
I'd probably, what would I go for? I would probably go, we'd go Sweet Caroline. No, do you know what? It would depend on where I was.
Yeah.
If it was Madison Square Garden, do New York, Alicia Keys and Jay-Z,
Alright.
I'd have that.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
in
right.
LA, then you do California Love.
Mm.
But it's what I would like to play to the audience. I'm a
Right.
bit of a showman, you see. I don't know, but I mean, if I had to just pick one, be Underdog by Kasabian or something like that, or Clubfoot or something like that. I don't know.
Kasabian would be brilliant.
Kasabian would be sick. But I mean, well, they're showing the previous fight,
Yeah.
Highlights.
and it's interesting. Sort of, the size is going to play a bit more of a thing, but we're already seeing that sheer power from Deontay Wilder there.
Mm.
And oh
That's someone else, yeah.
wow!
That's against Spilka.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he can box. I'm telling you, he can box. Yeah, when he chooses to. He does things that people, because of his power, the way now people overlook his boxing ability. He can box.
Look at
That's the
the state
second
of
fight with Stefan.
It's he doesn't plant his feet when he throws them shots,
Flying.
does he? His legs. If you look at his legs are like Bambi.
Mm-hmm.
How does he generate that power?
It's a technique, you know, and he's heavily. There's something called heavy-handedness. It's naturally, and you know he's got titanium in his right hand, right?
That's it.
No, seriously.
It's like Wolverine.
Why they haven't picked up on it, I don't know. Yeah, Deontay Wilder is known. He's had an operation. He had a bad hand. He's got titanium plates in his right hand. It's not. You can go on the internet. It's on there.
But then surely he won't be allowed to box.
Well, he's boxing.
'Cause
He's
all
knocking
that
out people with the same hand.
You know,
Titanium.
That's what his ring walk is.
I am titanium.
I've had that song for years.
Yeah, it's wicked
I
song.
love that.
It's a banger. I don't know, but I mean, Rob, what's Twitter saying in terms of the poll? We've
Poll.
got anything there? Is it up? Okay, so if we have a little look now.
Yeah, let's have a look at this online poll.
It was evens between. I'll get it.
I'll get it up. It's
No,
fine.
it's not on Twitter.
So it's evens apparently.
Wow.
Even monies.
It'd be interesting to know the where our audience are from.
It
So
would be.
then we'd know whether, is it
Mm.
the UK
Mm.
backing Fury, the stateside backing Wilder, obviously.
Mm.
I
It's,
imagine the majority will be from the UK.
probably. I mean, we've got. Okay, so here we've got Fury, Wilder, Fury. Oh my God. I think they might like Fury. That's just
We're
You
not-
sure that's not your poll?
We're
This
not,
is-
we're not a patriotic bunch, are
That
we?
you filled out.
Oh no, I wish.
No
it was.
bias.
No bias at all whatsoever. I mean,
Straight down.
You
the
gotta
middle.
back the Brit.
Oh, how
Oh.
I'm telling you, he'll stop him. But I think Wilder's game plan and now.
What round you going for, Don?
I think for Fury to stop him, it'd probably be around about 9, 10, 8, 9, 10. Wilder, I believe he's gonna come out. He's gonna race hand to the middle of the ring and try and put Tyson away in the first 4 rounds. It could happen, yeah. But I'm still going Fury. Fury boxes clever, like he can, like that.
Just having a look at these comments here. From the bottom, we've got. Okay, so someone's from Alabama in the US. He's going Fury.
Sweet home
Alabama.
You didn't.
Uh,
You missed
Song.
that trick, didn't
Wicked
you?
song, yeah.
Round 2,
Could have a song
Fury.
for everything now.
Yeah,
Fury.
let's do that.
Fury.
Where are they
Someone's from Norway. Wants Wilder to win.
from? Ooh.
Fury.
Unanimous.
Guys,
Fury.
when you're voting, put where you're from, where in the world you are.
Someone's put Fury. And someone says Wilder will lose with a flat hand.
A flat hand?
No idea. Flat hand,
That's
no
like a
stealing
slap,
today.
isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hand.
What else we got here? Wilder. Someone's put in the chat, I am an actual dosser. Fair play to you, mate. Gypsy King. Wow. So I think it's pretty unanimous here saying
Yeah.
Tyson Fury for the win. Someone's put Barack Obama. Because why not?
Why not?
And why not indeed?
Yeah. But
Maybe
Fury,
he was on the undercard and we missed it.
someone's gone, it'll be Fury or Wilder round 2. So that's something there. So
What are the odds for tonight?
yeah, Ben, what are the odds for tonight?
Mr. Betting Man, let's go
Come
on,
Come
you
on, Ben.
tell us.
Master Ben.
Oh, sorry.
Ben, let's put a bet down. Come on, Ben. What are we going to go with? What's going to be your
Fury
one?
on points.
Fury on points.
I think it was 2.62 yesterday.
2.62. Okay.
Fury by decision 2.63.
Okay, so it's not dropped that much.
And Deontay Wilder, just to win the fight overall, is 1.8. And to win by knockout is 2.25. So it's very tight in the betting. Really is.
Interesting. But I think this is it now, people. Tyson Fury.
It's a shame we can't hear the ring walk music.
Oh, I'm just excited for this now. Just what a man. His beard is so majestic. Sorry, it's just I just appreciate it. Preach the small things. Joey, don't give me that look.
It's shaved.
Oh,
Can
I
I
love
disappoint
his
you?
hair.
I believe he's shaved, isn't it?
I think it's round 2.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, he has.
He's
I need to
shaved.
find
Yes.
that
I
pizza.
feel
Where's
so
that?
wicked.
It's shaved.
It's
There's
disappointing.
pizza there, but I think it's cold. Do you like cold pizza?
Yeah,
I've got
cold.
my
cold
boys.
pizza.
Got my
No,
boys.
no,
Do we
cold
grab
pizza's
the butties
better.
as well, please?
Sorry, I don't know which one to have. I'll go for the dough one. Yeah, can I? Cold pizza's best.
I tried to have this
Come on,
debate.
people, vote cold pizza or hot.
I'm gonna have some of the pizza for you.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that! Presented as well.
Thank you.
I'm on sweets now, so
What else?
I've already done the pizza.
Yeah, got.
Cheers.
Oh, look at
there you go.
Tyson.
You want
Look at Tyson.
Oh, look at him! Tom.
Who's the hat for? Anyone?
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, it's
Look into the
the
camera.
Tyson Fury.
Sorry. The mushroom fell.
Oh wow! Look at this.
So
What a man.
really
So
good.
for those of you who are
The
watching,
Gypsy King is coming in. Come on.
for those of you who are watching along on the live on here, right, and can't actually get a link.
No, thank you.
Tyson Fury is currently wearing a crown, and it's like a dress-up crown. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not something completely. It's a bit tongue-in-cheek,
Mm.
and he's got a red
Right.
gown with a
The robe, yeah.
It's a robe with a leopard print, like the not leopard
Dalmatian.
Dalmatian print. Sorry, I'm getting confused again. With a Dalmatian print, and he's looking fresh. Let's
Very
say that as the least. Majestic is the word we want.
He looks in the zone as well.
Yeah.
He does. He looks prepped. As much as I am prepped to have some pizza, Ben, please. Can I have some, please?
You want some pizza? Yes. Delivery man at your service.
I like it.
Thank you.
Wait, don't forget to get your tip.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah. I'll give you the tip. There you go. There you go. There's your tip there. Thank you very much.
Oh,
You knew
that's-
that was coming right.
That's not very nice.
Which
to hand
one's
you
the
some
pizza? Is it? Which one's the? Is it there? Spit in there? Yeah, go on.
You just rip it, it's
Fuck
fine.
it. Go for it. Go for it. Yes. Some of that. Gotcha. Nice.
You don't have food with
That's a
boxing,
long
right?
walk to the ring.
I can't close his pot. Not a good delivery, man.
That's fine.
Oh,
Oh my
no.
god, look at that!
Brilliant.
It's Tyson Fury coming out to, what was it? It's like,
That thing must be on wheels. They can't be carrying that.
why
Yeah,
the
it's
women
on
can't carry that?
No, I'm saying the
The Amazonian women. It looks awesome though, doesn't it?
He's just grinning. I like the way he's so relaxed as well. We were talking about Persians earlier, by the way, for the M300. He's basically also, if you like we said about the gown,
Look at
the
that.
robe, he's now being carried out on a chair and everything. Whoa! Yeah,
Storm
sorry.
Dennis
Wow.
is coming back.
It's the
In the house.
Exactly. Next Storm along in it. So
Wants to come
Storm.
and join us.
What's another really stupid name? You had what? Storm Kira. Storm Dennis. Storm Edith.
What was the one the week before Storm Dennis? There was
Storm
Kira. Yeah.
He's just coming in like very relaxed.
I wonder
by
what
the
song
look
is
of
coming
him.
into. That as in what they're playing.
I'd like to know.
What a man.
Emery, can you tell us what song he's coming into? Do you know what song?
No.
Do you know what song, Rob?
Ask the viewers.
Yeah, the viewers can tell us.
They can tell us.
So.
He's using my office chair.
Oh.
So the director just said he's using his office chair. Sounds about right.
Yeah, he
all
just
hail,
borrowed
all
it.
hail
Yeah.
King Rob.
He just borrowed it for the night.
Just make sure you ask him for it back.
Um,
Imagine having that as an office chair though. I'd be like, yeah, I am the boss.
Well, this Deontay Wilder has
Isn't
to
that
go
even
some to
after
beat
India?
that one.
I
Right?
would imagine he's
He'd have to go
But
some.
that's
to-
probably why he's done that, hasn't he?
Ah,
'Cause
look
he
at him.
would have
Look at
known.
I don't think so. I don't think he would know.
No, as in he'd know Wilder's going to come in
Come
with
in,
some
yeah.
like crazy,
Outrage, yeah.
outrageous.
Wow, that's going all the way to the ring. How
I
brilliant!
know it's still not even there yet, so it's a very long
Okay,
ring
it's got
walk,
steps now,
or
so-
they're going really slowly.
No, it's a long one.
He's lapping that up, isn't he?
Yeah, of
Bless
course.
what's the most intimidating ring walk you faced as a trainer?
West Ham, Upton Park, there she was against David Hay. I was in England. We were in England. And I felt like I was away
Wow.
Why is that?
because the Millwall fans. He's a Millwall fan,
Oh.
Right.
and it was like, yeah. And where we walked out through the tunnel, they were hanging over the sides, and yeah, it was. And I thought, hold on a minute, we're at home, but are we? And the second one was in Finland when he fought Hellenius.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a shame it ruins it, doesn't it? Like these kind of.
There was no trouble, but it's just I'm the coach and it was getting to me. Imagine what the fighter would have been feeling. Yeah, you're trying to go into a zone and the fans are like on you and they're calling your kind of
So,
names.
so Fury is now
He's
in
in
the
the
ring.
The King Fury.
Oh. Look at this. Got obviously the legendary Stitch with him as well, which is awesome. He's so composed, Fury, right now. He just looks in the zone, relaxed, holding his own. Just something which I don't think many people on this planet can do in that
He was
situation.
born to this though, wasn't he?
Absolutely.
Boxing is like in his blood, so
Yeah.
This is just a regular day in the office for him, I would imagine.
Mm.
Pity his dad can't be there because he's really
I
tired. He's really
know.
tired with his dad, you know. Obviously, you feel that, but he's gotten used to that because in the beginning of his career to now, his dad is not at the big fights, you know, for obvious reasons. It's a pity because, like I said, we've got quite a really tight bond, you know.
Mm.
So, as a father, when he's watching this nice life, he'll want to be there for his boy because this is a big.
I think it's one of
Huge
every.
It's like a full capacity crowd, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, sorry.
Oh God, they could have sold. If they don't put big stadium fights on in America, I don't know why. I mean, this could fill Wembley. This fight would have filled Wembley. Yeah.
100%.
What's the capacity there?
I think it's like 20,000, just like we
Is
had
it?
O2. Yeah, I don't think it's any bigger than that.
Oh wow!
I stand to be corrected, but I think it's a capacity of 20.
Let's have a little look. The MGM Grand.
I thought it
Yeah.
would have been a lot bigger than that.
No, I think you're looking at the same capacity as O2, equivalent to O2.
I mean, this fight could probably fill Wembley twice over.
100%, definitely feel Wembley.
Literally, you're right. 17,157.
Smaller, yeah.
I'd almost feel more intimidated by that though, because it's like when you're
Yeah,
in
the
a
atmosphere,
when you're in a larger space like
intense.
at Wembley. I mean, so
There's more intimacy in this sort of venue, so
Well, this is what
and
I
also
mean.
it's a betting city, so I understand they shrink it with view that people will be out spending money.
But is it also because Wilder, I mean, is it really a big ticket seller over there? As in,
Mayweather does the same thing. He doesn't fight in big stadiums. He does it, yeah. Does it there. He could Mayweather could sell out. Like I said, he could sell out Wembley, or I'm sure they've got big venues in America, but they don't seem to do any of their big fights in larger arenas.
How do you guys feel about it being in the Middle East in terms of the boxing?
The money speaks. It's not any
Yeah,
boxing fan's choice, but the money speaks volumes. They go where the money is. They go where it's going to. It's like bidding. It's like an auction. You bid, you get. They bid. After all, the fighters want to earn as much money as they can in their career. So if a certain country is willing to offer that amount of money, then you have to most of the time go where the money is.
Okay. Here we go. Deontay Wilder getting prepared for his walkout. Obviously, like we keep saying, please leave your thoughts on the fights in the live comments, as we will be reading them out at the intervals in each of the rounds. But let's go through it one more time for those people that are joining us now. Let's have those fight predictions one more time.
oh,
we
there
go.
you go.
Oh my
We
god.
said it would be dark.
That is dark indeed,
That's
isn't
a
it?
Power Ranger. That's not a
That's it, what I was thinking of. Power
Rangers,
Ranger.
yeah, you're up to right. That
They
is
like
That's like an
them to
evil
that, didn't
Power
they?
Ranger,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. It's not. God.
that mask could because
Look at that crown he has on as well.
Like look where the eye is like really, really small.
It's definitely a Power Ranger outfit. I mean, look at the
Yeah, 100%, the
shoulders and
yeah,
the.
yeah.
It's like a Batman Power Ranger.
Mm.
It's got a
Did
bit
you
of a
design
Batman
that? With a
feel
lot
to
of
it.
sprite.
I'll do a better job than that.
That so I mean for those not watching, obviously, like we said, we will describe as stuff goes on. It's like he's gone for the standard face mask and crown that he normally has, except he's done it in all black, obviously,
And glitter.
and then he's gone for like a chest plate with shoulder bars as well, with I'm guessing that's a DW in the middle of the chest, and it looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And he's got a skull on as a belt above his
Wow,
Tyson
you had to
Fury
look-
skull.
You had to look quite intently for that. I didn't even notice that. I was like, what skull?
He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care, Tyson. He's just in the ring doing his
He
thing.
doesn't need to.
He's there.
He's there to do a job and.
Exactly. We'll see. Look at this ring walk. How long's this one going to be? 20 minutes?
Because yeah,
Oh, look at the red eye.
I know.
Has that just
Evil.
come up now?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, because I must have switched something on.
See, I know he's being protected because of the crowd, but part of me is still actually thinking that one of those guys I'm going, right, Deontay, you need to walk this way because you can't actually see out of the miles. No, left a bit.
They're
Don't go
they're
there.
doing it really slow, aren't they?
But they've got time. They're running on time because the other fight finished early.
God, can you imagine being there though? Incredible atmosphere.
Well, for those of you who are there, i.e. Raheem, please do make sure you check out Raheem's content post-fight as well. Obviously, seconds out. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you see all the content for future fights as well, because Raheem is out there getting some awesome
Jammy
content.
sod.
I know he is.
So we get the couch, cold pizza, and Raheem gets to be there.
Yeah, but that is a really comfy sofa. Every
But
time.
surely it's company that matters, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
She doesn't agree.
Yeah, no, I
How can I put this?
I'd rather-
Diplomatic. No, I'm
Where?
joking.
No,
Of course it is.
Who'd want to sit next to him? I'd rather be out there.
We're in downtown Potter's Bar.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Uptown.
Exactly.
Forget Las Vegas, Potter's Bar
Exactly.
is the
It's where it's at.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder's
Wow,
gonna-
look,
he's
so
now,
Well,
it's now lighting up.
Yeah,
completely.
Oh, now it's going to transform then.
He's a
'cause,
transformer.
like, you know,
Oh, he's got
they
skulls
do them
everywhere.
Power Rangers,
That's
don't
it.
they?
He's got skulls on his shoulders, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate,
That
that
is-
is-
With crowns on as well.
It's going to take
The
him about.
Dark Prince.
It's going to take about 20 minutes to get out of that. Surely.
Yeah. The Dark
See,
Prince.
That's what they should have called him, Dark Prince.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it
Oh, well, no, the face
symbolises
mask is like a
anything
whole.
for him, or
You know what? He's got dark energy, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picking up. I'm quite sensitive.
oh, and the wind is
Yeah.
howling
So
right now,
yeah.
just as you said that.
This could be a sign Deontay's going to win
Can
then.
somebody walk me back to my car afterwards? I'm scared.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Deontay's costume. Oh my god. And his,
They can't get
and
it
his
off.
head,
Can you
and his
imagine?
head comes off with it.
This is.
Don't look far different.
Yeah, he's a bit tired. He's gonna have a little, oh no, that's his thing. And he does the yawn, doesn't he? That's it. Well,
looks-
he's both got a bit tired.
He doesn't look
every
that
time.
like there, does he? Looks a bit worried.
Oh, he should be worried.
Mm.
Yeah. When you put a man down and the man gets up, you think, how do I keep him down?
Because we don't have the sound,
wearing a
I'll
crop
do
top.
the, you know.
Go on then.
No, that's not.
Are you
not
going to
yet.
do the
Not yet.
voiceovers?
Not yet. I can do the voiceover. I feel like I want to do it, but I don't want
Are you
to
going to do it
destroy
in their
it.
like in their accents as well? Can you do it?
You asking me to do an accent?
Yeah, you got to do,
Do it. What's
do
the
Tyson
way-
Fury and then
Oh, you big dosser. I can't really do that.
feel free to rate his accent.
Please don't. I'm just here to watch the
Shall we
boxing.
get him to do the whole show with that accent?
Yes.
Vote online. The
Shut
American
up! It's not your show! You're here to watch! Here we go. Both fighters are now in the ring. We are ready to go here.
I know.
I feel I nearly went in Ben. I nearly went to Martin Tyler. That was completely restored. Fury versus Wilder, and it's live. Wrong one. Leave it out. Oh dear. Here we
What
go.
a beauty.
What a beautiful. What a hit. Oh dear. So here we go. In the blue corner, Deontay Wilder. Oh, he nailed it as well, Ben. We've done it. Right, so we actually spent, I think it was about 20 minutes, 30 minutes on Friday organising it, trying to guess which corner will be which. We flipped a coin in the end, and we nailed it. So, blue corner, Deontay Wilder holding the WBC belt, getting prepared for the fight.
I don't usually like to support someone in the red corner, but
I mean,
it's what it is today.
But like we said, red corner, Tyson Fury. Let's see what happens.
What is that he's doing?
Loading
That's
up.
Power Ranger, isn't it?
Yeah, loading up stuff.
Okay, I'm done holding this pizza. Can I? Sorry, don't mind it.
Can I grab that salmon sandwich, please? Thank you. Come on.
Sandwich, eh?
Salad or
Salmon. Here we go. Thank you, sir. Oh, yes. Craving this, that's the swear on the side. So.
Mmm. See, I like it with mayonnaise. I find it too dry otherwise.
I think there is mayonnaise in it. So you love fish, don't you, Ben?
Absolutely hate it.
Here we go.
Oh, he's looking so focused.
Come on, Tyson. Change your predictions then.
I'm
sticking to my guns.
I'd be pleased if
This
he
is the
won.
worst part of it, by the way, people. Even for a trainer, even on the night, watching fight. This period before the touch gloves, there's a lot going on.
As a trainer, what's going through your mind right now?
It's like we're here now, point of no return. Let's go, champ.
Yeah.
That's what the saying comes from. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Champ.
What do you make of Shannon Briggs and getting involved in all the YouTube stuff?
Well, it's a career, isn't it? He's carved that for himself.
Yeah.
Good luck to the man,
Yeah.
He's got to earn a buck. I don't agree with where these boys are coming in from nowhere and doing it, but the monetary aspect of
Let's
it.
go!
Money
Love to
talks,
touch.
doesn't it?
Let's go.
Protect yourself at all times.
Let's go, champ. This could be over quick, boys. Either way.
I don't think so.
Imagine
It's heavyweight.
if it was.
It can happen.
Here we go. Blue corner, Tyson Fury. Red corner. Blue corner, Deontay Wilder. Red corner, Tyson Fury. Here we go. WBC belt on the line. Round 1. Come on. Let's go, boys.
Let's go, champ! I don't know if it's me or does he look a bit nervous?
That's
Fury-
what I was
Fury
saying.
looks nervous, yeah, very.
Here we go. Off we go.
Don't engage, Fury. No. Don't engage. That's not the fight. Don't go on your back foot, Howard. He's gone looking for him.
Fury's like come out like a shot, hasn't he? Literally ran to the centre of the ring.
Yeah, they shouldn't. That's the wrong game plan.
But is he trying to psych Wilder out?
No, he's gonna go and gamble. He's gambling. I don't like that because you don't go to a puncher. You let the puncher come. You do not go to a puncher.
See, Wilder's looking a bit. It's not looking as usual, is he?
No, he's smarter than what we think. What he's smart. The fact Fury adopted to go for the front foot, he's going for his prediction. Because you don't go to a puncher, you let them come. You make them vulnerable. Let him come.
He's got through with a couple of shots, Wilder. Threw a nice shot to the body.
Let him come, Fury. Don't go to him. Oh, he's going for it. We're going to play into Wilder's hands.
Wilder does look very tentative. Very tentative.
I think this new offense that Tyson Fury is bringing in is probably he's trying to gauge it at the moment.
He's got him. He hurt him there. Relax. Don't wait for it. Cook it, Tyson. Cook it.
Got somebody in the crowd going a bit crazy, and it's not his wife.
Go on, Tyson.
Tyson just looks like a different animal, doesn't he? In this, like a whole different animal.
This could either be a
He's in such good
genius
shape,
master
isn't he?
stroke or suicidal move to go to him.
He's just like is so focused on Wilder right now. A lot of nervous energy. What advice would you be giving Fury then coming into the end of the first round?
Obviously, that's their game plan to take it to him, test the waters. But I think it's the wrong tactic because.
So you tell him to what? Slow it down a little
Do
bit.
what you do best. Let's make him make mistakes. Look, he shouldn't be there. He's gambling.
He did say that he was going to knock Wilder out. So
Yeah, he wants to back it up. Muhammad Ali used to say that, so he wants to emulate
Exactly.
that. You see, if you make that stumbling, you're going to get pinged. Don't do that. You won that round, yeah.
Yeah,
Fury's round.
easily, yeah.
Fury's round 1.
Yeah.
Leave thoughts in the comments section below. Obviously, he looked confident, front foot. He really is going for it, isn't he?
it's hardly broke a sweat doing that. Well, I take that back.
He's literally dripping with
Yeah.
sweat.
It was just great camera angles.
Yeah.
He just Deontay Wilder just doesn't look confident at all.
I know.
It always looks like that. If you watch against Ortiz, it was the same way, waiting. He's smart. He don't do what he achieve what he did, but he's smart. Yeah, being as Tyson's adapted to come out like that, so he's weighing it up, right? Looking at the pattern. You feel out the pattern. He would have felt out the pattern. Again, for Deontay to win, it has to be early inside 4, inside 6. But Fury, let's see what happens if he's gambled. Let's see if he.
But surely this is playing into Wilder's hands a bit.
Most definitely, 100%. Right. You see, he's taking a different shape now, Wilder. He's read his pattern of him coming forward. He's going to announce that letting punches go. There, lining him up when he throws that jab. Don't dip when he does that to the stomach, Tyson. There, that right hand is cooking it. Don't.
Wilder's got such a wide stance, hasn't he? I mean, his
Yeah.
legs are like that wide.
He's pretty much doing the splits.
That's right. Because work your jab, Tyson. Work your jab. Let him defend. Good jab. Good jab. Double it up. Then he can't hit you with a counter right. He's bleeding from the mouth, Deontay. There. Shit. That's one shot to the. Wilder's troubled, you know. You know that? The look in his eyes is very worried man.
Oh, that's another jab.
Yeah. That's why I keep.
That's another one. That's another one.
Don't walk in, Tyson. Keep your chin down.
Oh.
Oh, lucky he held on at that moment.
He has to. Use your size.
Tyson's just looking so. Look at him.
Back on your jab, Tyson.
It's like, you know, a look of a man that knows he's going to win this.
Yeah, of course he
Is
wants
it,
it, but
is it
it's
too
still...
late to go back on my
No,
prediction?
I'm afraid... Oh, no, don't be there.
It's way too late. You're the second round in.
Damn it! The viewers couldn't hear at that time, so they don't know.
But we know.
Shh! You sat on the fence.
Yeah, but that was
You
only
should
when
have that
that
as
was
your
only when
catchphrase.
that was only when the audio was off.
You should so hashtag I'm on the fence.
It's not very good for a bet master.
True.
That's why I'm the glamorous assistant. when it comes to that.
Do you have a catchphrase?
Do you know what? I've got quite a few, I think.
Yeah,
I'll
what are
let
yours
you know in a minute.
when it comes here?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm When he knocks him out, that's what I'm talking about.
Fury's got such long arm, hasn't he?
You would be at
The
6'9".
Yeah. Do you know when
Should.
Well, obviously he does. God.
when I met him, bear in mind I had on really big heels on, and I think I come up to him.
Oh, he's got him. He tagged him there.
Deontay's not happy.
Look, he looks a bit shocked, doesn't he?
Let's
Wilder's just hanging
He's
on.
looking to unleash that
Fury
right
here,
watch.
any
He's
opportunity
cocking it.
he
He's
can.
cocking it. There
He
it
knows
goes.
he has to. He knows he has to because he knows Fury's coming on really strong.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Go on,
Whoa!
Fury. Not him. No, not really. It's a foul. That's a Fury round again.
Do you agree with that?
He's coming
Well,
to him.
what do you think the corner is saying to
What's
Wilder
that?
right now?
So stick to your boxing.
To Wilder?
Yeah.
And to Fury?
Fury
Stick to what you're
can't do-
doing.
Yeah, Fury's
But
not doing
see,
no
he's
wrong.
bleeding.
Oh, yeah, he
Good
is.
right. He had him there.
Ooh.
Just the speed of Tyson Fury.
See, that's where the fighting part. That's what he did that like street fight, right? That bit there. So he mixes it between skills. When he needs to get rough, he can get rough.
Still looking unfazed.
Yeah.
Whereas it's in his eyes, isn't it? Where he looks like he's already lost.
Mm.
You know, we've been
Yeah.
saying it all
Well,
along.
no.
He's been looking nervous from the walk-in.
Yeah.
Well, from when he took off the mask.
It's funny, but when
Yeah.
you don't have the sound, you start looking for other things.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
true.
I probably wouldn't have noticed that
Mm.
if I was listening to everything else that was going on.
Good job. Double it up, Tyson. Double it up, son, and ball that right. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. It's
That blood is gonna give Fury
Of
that
course,
extra bit
confidence,
of
yeah. Of course it does. And the person feeling it with that blood is going to be feeling negative. There it goes.
Oh!
There. Work his body in there. Sit down and work his body.
He is struggling.
I told you he's going to get stopped. He's going to get stopped.
You said.
Did you place
No,
bet on
I
it?
don't bet.
Did you put a bet on
Tyson, move. Don't
for Tyson to stop him?
call Tyson there.
Ooh,
What
come
round?
on.
Let's call it now.
He could still get spot.
Don't give him that rhythm, Tyson. Don't let him settle.
That
Keep-
extra
keep
muscle's
disturbing
done him good then, hasn't he?
Mm.
Because you could see there's some power
Deontay
behind
is not
it.
happy. Not a happy boxer right now.
No.
There,
Oh,
that. Come on, follow it up.
You can't tell if his legs are shook because
Good,
his
he's
legs are
roughing
like
him
that
up.
anyway.
Good boy. Use your slides.
Who's
Lean
that?
on his ass. Pull him down with you, as in.
He does that though.
leverage.
That's
Spinning
one of
leg, calling
Tyson's
it dossa.
tactics.
It's just the way he keeps bringing him close, keeps stopping the
But
fight.
he's blinking a lot as well.
He's a disturbed man. Look.
It's just like Bambi legs all
He's
the
still got
time.
that shot.
You can tell Wilder's just waiting, though. He's waiting.
Once
for that
one
opportunity.
shot, but unfortunately, there's only so many times you're gonna get over just waiting to land that big right.
I just don't see any boxing ability from him.
He has, but the man is not allowing him to do it. He
Yeah.
really has. He can box. I've seen him do it loads of
Oh,
times.
nice. That's it. Just weaken his body.
Oh, he's tired, man. He's gone, you know. He's gone. His body language is gone. There, I'm telling you. No, it's a push. It's a push.
Was
Oh,
it?
counting.
No, he's giving him a count.
He's giving it.
That was down
it
to
did
a
connect.
punch.
It did
Look
connect.
at his face.
Yeah.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
He's shook.
Jeez.
He is shook.
He's struggling now.
Go on.
Wilder.
Tyson's
Tyson
going
Fury's got to
in.
go for the kill here.
He has to.
Come on.
He's gone.
Oh my God.
He's down again. Come on,
Fury.
Come on, Gypsy Kid.
That's it.
Let's call it a champ.
Is he calling it?
No, it's
No.
not a knockdown. It wasn't a
If he
knockdown.
jumps on him, how much time have we got left?
That wasn't a
He's
knockdown.
on his
Pushed him
legs.
down.
Oh shit! The round
That's the
saved
end of
him.
the round.
No, it's okay. He's a broken man. When Tyson's got you in that position, he will not let. I'm telling you,
His
bro.
ear's bleeding.
Of course, he's bleeding badly.
Bleeding
The
from
ear's
his ear.
bleeding.
Within
Right?
his ear.
10-ounce gloves. Tyson Fury. I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Oh
let's
my,
go, chap.
oh my God.
Now
oh
that's my
God.
catchphrase.
Oh
Let's go.
my
That's what I'm
God.
talking about. That's behind,
Oh.
behind the air. That Daisy's.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Boom! Behind the air. That's a lot. It's a
Tyson.
genuine knockdown. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And guess what? That's why there's medicine. That's what hits people behind the
Yeah,
ear shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it affects your
There.
balance then, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Yeah, behind the ear. Yeah.
But it's bleeding from inside it, so he probably ruptured his eardrum or something.
Boom!
Go on, it looks like your prediction's going to come in.
Well, it's
Oh,
coming
well
premature.
done.
Hold him up, Tyson.
Wish I'd
I want 6, 7, 8. Hold him up. Hold him up for a little while.
Oh my God, it could be
He's still dangerous.
very well
He should
be
still,
over.
Don't rush in. Don't rush in, Tyson. Box him. You're boxing him. Box him. Don't fight him, Tyson. His only chance is to get you right in a fight.
He seems
Tyson's
really
roughing him. It's
slow
up-
with the jab because he's thrown a jab, but Tyson's already thrown a counter
Yeah.
and his arm gets tangled.
Referee, stay out of it, mate. Come on. What are you doing?
No, I
It's
want it to
America.
last.
Why
a
they got an
little.
American referee?
All
That's
the
not
judges
fair.
are American.
American
Well, that's not
judges
fair.
as well.
I will not sign that contract.
That's why Fury has to get a knockdown.
Yeah,
really.
he knows. He knows anyway.
That ear's got to
Oh
be
no,
painful.
don't make no mistakes. Because if you make mistakes, it's in. This is heavyweight contest. It's not
don't
over till it's
know.
over.
This is a different. I mean, Wilder just looks not his.
Good boy.
Oh.
Jab again. Set him up. Offset him all the time so he can't settle.
What the
No,
hell?
that's a slip. He's all
Trip.
over the place. Look, but he's not all right though.
He
He's
just
not all right.
swung like windmill all the way round.
Never seen this guy like this before.
I know it's so.
Oh, beautiful
like,
body
he's
shots.
missing with all
Beautiful.
his shots.
Beautiful. Jab, Tyson. Set it up. Set it up.
Look at
Don't
him
go.
shaking, can you see?
Yeah.
There.
His face.
There. There.
He looks scared, proper scared.
Yeah.
He's not felt the power though, has he, before?
Oh! He's absolutely brutalized. He's roughing him up, which is what you got to do with your sides, I'm afraid.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is just a different
No.
beast tonight. Like, he's on his A game.
He's
You know
doing the
what?
right thing. You know all that lean and tying
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
The extra weight. Yeah. It
He's-
saps you. It saps you.
He's known
Especially
for
when
that,
you're
though.
behind.
He's best
As
shape
a
of his
big guy.
career, and it's showing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Don't walk onto that right, Tyson. Don't, because he can do it. Yeah. Don't walk onto it.
I
Jab
don't,
foot. There.
I don't think.
There.
Oh!
Oh, don't crowd your work, man. He's crowding it sometimes.
I
Watch
don't
your head,
think
you don't wanna
Wilder's going to
get
be able
headbutt
to do
and,
shit, to
get
be
cut.
honest. Look, his head.
Oh, unlucky. Get your timing right. Don't give it to Tyson. No.
Oh,
Do you know, look, when Wilder's throwing his jab, it's at chest level, it's not even at face level. See?
There's a thing Tyson's doing wrong now, that if he judges it, he's going to bowl it over the top. He can't do that.
See, Wilder just keeps dragging him in. He keeps
Yeah,
going
he's
low,
going to bowl
keeps
one
going
over
low.
the top.
Exactly.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Cardinal sin.
Oh, he's gassing
What he
Wilder.
should actually do now
Why
is
is he
let Wilder-
holding his,
You
like,
should, let him,
arm?
you should let him come onto him now. Now he's got him a little bit broken.
He's thrown, like, single jabs. And his jabs just miss.
Don't turn southpaw. Don't turn
Oh.
southpaw. Keep it orthodox. Don't put your head that close. You're going to get cut, man. Come on. You're nursing a wound.
I don't think he's going to be able to, like, do any wrong
No.
in this fight. Fury.
Wilder's gone, mate. Wilder's a spent
Yeah.
man. He's just
He's just.
he's
looks
hanging in
the
as a man who's
shadow,
never
doesn't
lost
he?
a fight.
That
So
round,
he's
I'd
gonna-
say, was fairly even.
Oh
Fury's
no,
round.
that was a Fury
Fury's
round.
round.
round, you
He
go there
landed the
again?
punches. He never
Massively
landed nothing.
Fury
He might have
round.
landed one punch, but Fury landed all
He
these.
probably
He's right.
landed like 3 jabs in that, if that.
The doctor should be looking at that. The air, it's
Yeah,
unusual
I
to
know.
bleed from the air in boxing. That's cut internally. The doctor should be examining that ear.
Yeah,
That's-
because that
that's
could be
bad
like
for
a
his health.
brain bleed coming through the
It
ear.
could have busted
even.
his eardrums. Yeah, more like done a brain bleed at this point. The doctor should be called to look at to examine that. Is that what they're doing?
It's actually his
The trainer should
earlobe.
call. It could be his ear ring. You know, he wears that. Is
Yeah, I
it?
think
Or is
that's
it
what it
internal or
is.
it looks
external?
like it's the earring, I think.
Yeah, it's earlobe.
No, that's from internal. That's
That's
inside.
inside.
That's inside. The doctor should be checking that. The trainer should be saving the fighter.
Fury just looks
So the
unmarked.
referee is now in the corner with
Look,
Fury.
there you go. Fury's who's scoring that? Barry.
So, according,
Tyson's.
so it's 35-40 Tyson at the moment, according to BT.
There! That's a proper legitimate knockdown. There! There!
Oh!
There!
Oh!
No. Good boy, good boy. No, don't be there.
That was the back of the head.
Yeah, the back of the head. It's alright, it's alright. Referee should have
Come
warned
on,
him.
Fury. Wow, is Wilder
boy.
gonna make the 12? Whoa. He ain't gonna make 12 rounds,
Of course
is he?
not, hell
Look
no.
at him.
I'm telling you, he's getting stopped. What a win. Round 5 already. I could be right. Oh, the Fury, not like that. No, don't do it recklessly. You're going to
Yeah,
walk
but
onto
Wilder's just swinging. He's not even
That's the whole point.
landed
That's the
at
whole
all.
point. The swing, he'll take a swing to do the job for him, which is what he does. He's desperate. Where desperate man swings. You don't want to walk on. Look, he's locking him, choking his ear. Good fight, good
Yeah.
tactics, smothering him, sapping him. Look, he's absolutely spent. So then he just needs one lucky punch, but I hope he doesn't get it. There. Come on, Fury.
Yeah.
There, he's spent.
He-
Knockdown.
Got to be again, surely.
That's a knockdown. Yeah, 100% body shot to the body.
Oh my
Yes, he can.
days. Oh my
gonna
days.
do it.
7.
It won't.
Eight.
There's too long in the thing. Tyson will finish him in this round. There's too many time left on the clock.
1 minute
There.
30
Oh my
left.
god. Oh my
He's
god.
wrestling him, smothering him, strangling him. It's a fight. You can't dress it. It's a fight. He's still got that one shot though.
Fury going for it.
Yes.
Fury's gone down again.
What the hell's going on?
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Wow.
Wilder's
Come on,
staring in.
Fury. Just finish him off now.
I've got to give him credit. It's just something.
Wilder
a man who
just
doesn't know how to
looks
be
like
beaten.
some bloke off the street
Yeah.
in the ring. OMG.
Wilder is
It's
hanging on
broken,
for dear
isn't
life
it?
here.
Busted
See?
up.
Yeah,
But
he just.
he's
Wilder's
having a
done, man.
torrid
This does not
time.
look like the guy who's been giving it all of that.
Mm-hmm. Well, jab, man, set it
Wow.
up. There. Oh, unlucky. Yeah. Uppercut, left
Look.
uppercut lead. There.
Look how few.
He's
Oh my
open to that.
god.
Touch it, lift it up, then come with that
Oh my
right.
god, it's gonna knock me out in a minute.
I get excited.
Can we switch? Can we switch seats? I'm scared.
Oh!
It's on there, my
That's it, and
time.
then lean straight into him.
Patience is required here, Tyson. Patience. He's a broken
Nah,
man.
get him out, get him out.
Tyson's not cut, is
He's
he?
smelling blood big time. It's like
Oh, he's taking
a
the point
shark.
off. Oh, come on, Ref.
What?
Yeah.
What's that for?
What for?
He's leaning on and pushing down.
He's
on
been
him.
doing it the whole flaming.
Well, the ref was in the corner, I think, basically saying,
Mm.
you got to stop doing it, and he's not.
But he always does that. It's always what's. Oh,
Well, I
it's
think
gonna,
your
it's gonna
prediction's
finish
gonna
it.
come in, Don.
It's gonna finish it. It's game in the corner. Game in
Good
the
body
corner.
shot.
Who's that blood off? It's not off Tyson,
No,
is it?
no. Oh, good shot.
Oh, oh! Look at his face. He's like,
Oh, watch out
He
that
is
left
in
hook,
the
Tyson.
zone, isn't he?
that's the most amount of.
He still won that round, regardless.
Yeah,
being the
easy.
point taken off.
Got to be this
Why
round,
aren't they
surely.
telling him stuff? Oh, maybe they all can't hear him. But doesn't look like there's any urgency from his corner, does
No, you
it?
got to keep calm in those situations, though.
I'd be like, no!
So right now you're in Deontay Wilder's corner. What
Yeah.
would you be saying? How would you be trying to handle the situation right
Get
now?
yourself together. Yeah, try and calm him down. All right. Try and. He hasn't got footwork, unfortunately. Yeah. If that was me, I would have trained to get him a little bit of bounce. Yeah. Let Tyson, being like he's coming forward, let him walk onto things. But Deontay's flat-footed. He can't. He's not going to succeed tonight because he's doesn't have the bounce. These things he would have. You can't learn it on the night. You would have to coach it in preparation. It's not like you don't know what you was going
So
into.
see, right now, you in your mind, if you were the coach,
Sixth
obviously, 'cause
round,
you
is it
train
gonna
as
get
if
him
you have
out?
in the camp. Obviously,
Yeah.
he is flat-footed.
Yeah.
You'll be.
Give me a little bit
saying,
of bounce. Every boxer can do that. He's an Olympian. He knows how to bounce. A little bit of a bounce. See what I'm saying? It's just going back flat-footed. There's no. Look, it's just inviting Tyson to knock him out.
Sorry.
Good
Sixth
boy.
round, this is not going to go on for much longer.
Hey. Oh, don't be there sometime, Tyson.
What? I mean, if Wilder loses it, which he's going to by the looks of it,
And there won't be no rematch based on this because it
no.
wasn't a competition.
And, like, what's next for Wilder, do you think?
Well, let's conclude it. It's still not over till it's over. In heavyweight, it takes one punch to change the whole thing. Tyson, don't get disqualified, then there will be a rematch. Because if he carries on leaning on him the way he doesn't need to now, he's broken the man.
Wilder ain't taking a third rematch of this.
Mm.
Good
The
body
Wilder's
shot.
doing
Nobody
it,
goes for
isn't it?
Wilder's shot, right? So I'm liking that. Nobody goes to this because when you hit the body, it takes the fire out of the man. He's going to the body. No one's ever hit his body or come close to hitting his body. Boom. See,
Another
he's
body
going
shot
to. That's a nice
Oh.
chop. Don't be there now. Back up, Fury. Back up. No, there's times to back up. There's time to engage, man. Come on, champ. Don't get greedy. Yeah. Because the man is spent, so let him do some work. Back off now as he comes in. He's still got to punch his chance. He's still dangerous. It's one punch. The heavyweight in this division with 10-ounce gloves.
Look, he's like, it's just
There,
not
it's gonna
even
swing
like,
it. It's gonna swing it. Oh,
his whole demeanour, isn't it? Just looks like he's
Negative.
done. Yeah, yeah.
don't be there, Fury, at that time.
Oh, I
Move
love
up,
that.
move
When they're
up,
fighting the
Fury.
inside, I love that.
Yeah, but
Wilder's face there, just
Oh, it's
his
busted.
head rested
he's a
on
beaten
Fury's
man.
shoulder
He
there.
just needs a lucky punch now, or one of his.
He's just
Fury.
like listening
So
to the
it's down to
bell.
Fury to throw this away now. Really, it's had the
What
fight
was
won.
that?
He's complaining. No, Fury, come on, champ.
Oh no, he wants to
Oh,
inflict
don't get
damage.
caught there. You got caught there, man. Right, you cried in your work. Don't be there. You could get headbutt, get cut.
He has got
I
cut,
think he has
hasn't
got cut. I think he has. No.
Is it
Yeah,
opened up?
I'm
No, I
sure
think
that
it's
is.
Wilder's blood
Yeah, I
on
think
him.
it's Wilder's blood.
Wilder's blood on him. The cut of Fury's on the right hand side of his eye. Jab, jab, set it up. Don't fall in. Don't fall in. Half a step back, bro. Come on, little movement, little feint, little feint, little feint, Tyson. Now you get
Oh,
the-
look, his
He's
jaws.
spent. He's spent.
Is this
He's
jaw?
got
That's it,
Fight is
that's it,
done.
that's it,
Fight
has
is
to
done.
be.
Fight is done. Fight is done. Boom! Oh, unlucky. Don't smother it. Don't need to, bro.
Fury is just going,
Hannibal.
Oh.
It's like, I smell blood. Oh, that was a nice jab.
Oh!
Well, come on, like.
End of round.
Oh my
Round.
days,
That's another
that
round
would
for
have
Fury
been.
there. Fight is it's done.
The fight is done. Can I say
Yeah,
something
yeah.
now? If I was the corner, I'd be thinking of pulling him out, save his dignity, let him finish on his feet. That's what I would do. Call me weak,
It's
call me
that
whatever.
ear, isn't it?
I'll-
Dripping.
That's a bad injury, yeah. That could determine whether the guy boxes again in the future or not. If he keeps taking punishment, which he is, round per round, you don't know to what extent. I'm surprised and shocked the doctor has not been called by the trainer. Can you look at the ear for me, please? That's what I would do. Safety first. I'm actually, look, I think they're thinking of it. If we could hear what they're saying,
Is his jaw
they're probably
broken?
telling him, we're going to
Is
pull
that
you out.
what
Look,
they're
I think
doing?
that's it. I thought they was pulling him out then.
Is his jaw broken as well? But
I
there's a
think-
lot of, like.
Something is in a man in pain. The corner should do their job, pull him out to live to fight another day, right?
As you said, safety first.
Safety first.
Doesn't he look like he did when he walked in the ring?
Yeah.
Right.
He looks so calm. He looks collected.
Look where Tyson is. That's authority, seizing his authority on this fight. Look where he is. Yeah.
Wilder's still like gassing. It's like he's trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
catch his
Look at the
breath.
fear in his eyes.
I
Wilder.
know. I mean, if he turns this around, then it's got to be. It's
Oh,
gone.
he's caught.
It's gone.
That's it. It's literally it's,
See,
it's
his
one.
trainer has now told him to take
You need
his
him
time.
to last this round on.
Yeah, to get it right. His trainer's told him to calm it down now, Fury. You can see what's happening now. Calm it down. Don't do anything silly. You've had the fight won. All you got to do is see the fight through, and you've won. He's touched the canvas a few times.
Yeah, but
you won.
how nice would it be? How sweet would
Oh,
it
to
be?
finish, yeah, of
knock
course.
him out.
Lovely. Wouldn't we all want to win the lottery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those who join us, we're in round 7 of the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder bout, and Fury, let's just put it bluntly, seems to be absolutely walking.
Oh,
the
see,
fight.
he's still got that.
Good catch there.
Still got that in him. Yeah. You've got to be mindful of that because a puncher will always have that puncher's chance. But the way it's looking tonight, he's not going to get it.
Deontay Wilder's bleeding
Thank
from his
God.
ear. There's a lot of blood in his mouth as well.
Work the body in there,
it's a
Tyson.
man.
Work the body in there. Don't let him hold it for nothing. Work the body.
Wilder's not won a single round or
No.
anywhere near to winning a single round.
Oh no. Don't let him recover, Fury. Good body shot. That's the one that saps you.
He's probably tired himself.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good
nice.
boy.
Guys in the corner.
Whack.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
Unload!
That's it. Is
Unload!
that it?
Yeah.
Fury! Fury is doing.
Oh my god! Well done, mate!
Well done, Dom.
That's what I'm talking about.
God!
That's what I'm talking
Absolutely
about.
Wow.
amazing scenes here.
Oh my god!
The belts
Wow.
are coming home, baby.
It's coming. It's coming home.
Oh,
It's
Wow.
coming. It's not coming. It has come home.
That's it.
Yeah. Come on, the
That's it.
King.
Well deserved.
Oh
for
my
Tyson Fury
god!
there.
Oh my god!
Yes. I'm actually.
He
I'm a
won
bit.
that so
emotional.
emphatically.
Yeah. I'm a bit overwhelmed by it.
Oh
Because
my
That's
god!
emphatic. It's
That
only
is
just
it.
started to sink in.
Yeah.
It's emphatic win. Remember what we said in the beginning of the
Unreal.
program? He's a great.
Yes.
He's got the WBC belt, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Unreal.
He's got the
put
WBC
himself-
belt on the foreign soil. On foreign soil.
In his
With
backyard.
champ.
With an American ref, American
The whole
judges.
shebang. He said, I will be the judge and the jury. I'm not trusting them to go decision. They'll rob me again. Justice, because he got robbed in the first fight. Justice
Oh
prevailed.
my god.
He is a great. The Gypsy King.
The
Let's
Gypsy
go,
King.
champ. Yes. UK
Oh my
unification. Because this is conclusive. Like I said to you, depending on how the fight finishes, determines what happens next. This is not a rematch. It's a shutout, one-sided. You can't say he had a bad night. He didn't come to the races. He wasn't allowed to come. He came to the races. He wasn't allowed to run.
So Tyson Joshua.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Straight up.
I'm afraid
That's it.
so.
You don't think there's going to be any politics involved? You don't think there's going to be anyone in
No.
between?
Oh
This is a
my
straight
days, that
in
was
my opinion,
awesome.
watching what we just viewed, the public will not pay for a rematch. For what?
No, I'm not really saying
Okay.
like what's going on here.
Yeah.
Why are you
Now he's
surprised,
complaining about this
matey?
stoppage, yeah.
You can't even be complaining about that.
Naturally, he's a fighter. A fighter wants to.
He
go out on
knows.
his
He knows.
Yeah.
So what's next for Wilder? We're having this conversation.
Oh, there's loads of fights out there. He'll beat. Listen, not because of what we saw here. He'll beat the rest of them. Right? He'll beat majority of. But once you're beaten now, that invincibility disappears. That's what happens to people who are undefeated. Once you've lost that invincibility, you're human after all. The people who didn't believe they could beat you think, okay, you know what, he can be beaten. Then unfortunately it's a hard road back, unfortunately. But I still tip him to still come on, one fight doesn't one loss at this level.
I'd like to see Deontay Wilder versus Dillian White.
100%. Dylan will beat him up.
Oh, White would have him all day long.
Dylan White will beat him up, especially.
Yeah.
Even prior to this happening.
Yeah.
The boxing styles are styles. Dylan White is too cute. He's got defense. He's got boxing brain. And it will do it exactly the same. So that's why he's been wanting to fight Deontay Wilder, and that's why they've been keeping him away. Deontay Wilder's people have been refusing it because they know.
Oh my God! What a shutout that was!
Right.
Like,
Boom. The referee is in his. It's a little bit. Oh no, his wobbly legs. The referee sees more than what we do, by the way.
To be fair, that was a good call because
I think so. The man's
he
a
was
broken
not.
man.
Look at that.
Look.
He wasn't even like
He wasn't
trying.
even defending it.
Yeah.
Like
Nothing he could do.
he couldn't do.
Body wicked to me as a boxing coach. See what he that selection. He went upstairs. Wilder thought he was gonna go upstairs again. He pulled the trigger downstairs.
Look,
Yeah.
he doesn't even know what country he's in. Look at his face. He's like.
Boom.
He's in the USA, in case you didn't know. Just thought we'd leave that.
Boom.
Just help him out.
Now David here, I'm glad because at the end of the day, Tyson's
I've got
father
that
was telling
t-shirt.
him, my son will stop him. He goes,
I lent it to
yeah,
him.
Oh yeah.
this is what we're talking about. Go on, John Fury.
I think this is just one of these where you can just sit and appreciate what's going on here.
What
it has
a
been-
shutout that was, though. I mean, what a way to win it. I
Yeah,
mean,
emphatic,
like
on foreign soil.
every single
On foreign soil.
round, he absolutely
Brutalized him.
whipped past him.
Absolutely brutalized
And
him.
I've just made that word up, I think.
Whip-
But still,
What was it?
whip past.
Whip past him. I like that actually. Whip past. He's normally whiplash.
Can of whoop ass.
He's got the
Yeah,
belts. Lineal. He is a lineal, and he is a WBC champion. The belt. He never had that belt. He had the others.
So after seeing this, what happens in Joshua Fury? If that does happen.
Again,
go.
that's a different proposition. Anthony Joshua is a very well-schooled Olympian gold medalist.
Yeah.
A very good boxer, powerful, explosive. Well, let's do to be continued. Let's do another program on it.
Okay.
How about
Definitely. I'm going for that.
Wow.
We definitely will do. But I mean, right now as well, I think one of the other things which I think is it might be worth considering. Obviously, with Fury and Joshua, you also get Hearn versus Warren. How's that going? How's this going to play out?
Brilliant. I mean,
it's going to be
this
brilliant.
is. I haven't even. We've got to digest tonight, yeah,
Yeah.
because it's still. I'm emotional about it. Connection. Also, obviously, of a vested interest. My son was a part of the winning camp, and Tyson. There was rumors Tyson had not a very good camp. I don't know who put that out there, but the fact is, my son, I can now say, was telling me, he said, "Dad, this guy's a genius. Dad, this guy's like a chameleon. He adapts." So all the things my son was telling me was absolutely on point.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Okay, so this guy, he's
Through
not.
the
That's
toweling.
the talent.
Yeah.
That's what it was, a food
Okay.
toweling.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a boxing
call.
masterclass.
Good
That
call.
was.
That's me right there. That's what I would have. I said rounds and rounds ago. Pull your man out. Save his dignity. Let him finish on his feet. Guess
Yeah,
what?
they
He
should have
finished on
pulled
his
him
feet.
out and the
Yeah, because he ain't gonna win this fight. Yeah, and they would have been telling because who couldn't hear in between.
Oh,
They would have
nice
told him, we're gonna give you
little
one more
camera
round. We're gonna
thing.
put
That
you.
was awesome.
Yeah.
A good cornerman would do.
They've
That's
never
his
done that
duty.
before.
That's your obligation. Save your fighter's health to fight another day and go back to his family. Yeah, that's what I would have called it 2 rounds ago. Yeah, people might have booed. Yeah, but
You want to see
there's a
yourself
man
again.
there who's got a family to go back to. He can go back to his family tonight.
Wow.
Wilder there is.
Look at it. Look at the emotion.
Like,
Yeah, of course.
Wow, that was just so.
Yes. Yes.
Never saw that coming, that result.
Yes. I
Apart
saw
from
it down.
me.
I've seen it from time.
I think you were the only one that said that.
Yeah, because he had the
What?
inside information.
I have no.
I'm
Apart
joking.
from that, there is that also obviously that adds. No. I forgot about that. Okay, I do. But regardless, I still have to look at it from a trainer's point of view, how I see it. Yeah, and Fury, like I said to you, the guy's versatile. He adapts.
I
Yeah.
wonder what he's saying. Like, look at him, he just looks so
Busted, man.
defeated.
Well,
Yeah.
it's absolutely, he's
Yeah.
running around here.
Look at the lump on his side. You see, man, that's a bad injury. You see that? It could
Yeah,
be a
that's
broken
like-
jaw. Yeah, because your jaw starts from there. It could be a broken. Mind you, he's talking, so it's not a broken jaw. Mind you, Americans can talk even if they got a broken jaw.
It's like
I dare you. Listen, I don't want to laugh at a man who's a broken man.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I dare him to go bomb squad. Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was. He
Wow.
looks a lot more humble.
He
I've-
does,
Listen,
doesn't
he's
he?
human being,
Yeah,
right?
it's one of those.
Yeah.
Listen, you know, but this is it, like, I'd just love to know what he's actually saying right now.
I think-
Is he
yeah.
making apologies, like, or is
Let's
he
get some
making
subtitles up.
excuses?
He'll be saying that I got fouled a lot. That's what he'll be
Yeah,
saying.
actually, Emre, can we get some subtitles, please? Is there an option for that?
Don't
Bit late
think
now,
so.
though.
So, yeah, we'll get it on
It's one
YouTube.
of those, but-
Exactly.
No, look, I think.
For next time.
The biggest, my interest in Deontay Wilder now is what's next. How's he going to handle it? Obviously, he probably isn't a Charles Martin, but you know we spoke about what happened when Charles Martin lost to AJ. You know, is he gonna?
Yeah.
What's going to happen to him mentally, physically? You know,
Yeah.
what's the situation?
I
gonna
think
be?
he's a very together guy from what I've seen of him, the things he says, the people around him. He's a very together person. I think he's got good people around him, Wilder, and that's when you need them most. It's all very well when you're a champion.
That's a ring bell.
That's
the Ring
right.
Magazine.
When you're a champion, all these people come up from the woodwork to be your fans. Yeah, like you know, all of a sudden your entourage gets bigger and bigger and bigger. This is when you find out who the true ones. 'Cause
And
when
I've
you
had the
lose,
cutmans in
they
there
fly
taking
away. They
pictures
have a
of
tendency to flinch. They
Yeah,
fly away.
quickly get my picture in.
And I'm sure he listen. Like
No
I said,
shame.
no shame in that. Who he lost to as well. Yeah, who he lost to. He lost to the lineal heavyweight world champion.
Well, there we go.
Wow,
That's it.
so what's next is going to be the key question, right?
It
I
is.
mean,
Well,
Wow,
it's
what a way to
it was
win.
conclusive and one-sided
do you
fight,
think,
so
do
there'll
you
be no
think like
rematch.
Anthony
100%.
Joshua's now going, oh shit?
No, he's relishing. No, but he's a sportsman. He's a warrior. He'll be saying, "This is a fight he actually wanted." He said so on numerous publications. This is the fight he said he wanted.
So how are we seeing this playing out from now? I'm talking from the very top. I'm talking from right. This fight is over. How is Frank Warren going to move this forward with Eddie Hearn? If it is something that's going to
Very simple. This is simple equation, simple arithmetic. Like I said, money speaks. Wembley, whichever is the biggest stadium, and I pray to God that it doesn't get hijacked to the what we said earlier on abroad. Yeah, okay. It has to be Wembley or Cardiff, the biggest venue you can find in England. Put it on there. Again, the networks. You got the BT, you got Sky. So it could be a divided thing. It could be, I don't know. Has it ever happened before? I don't know.
I think he's singing, isn't he?
It has to.
Yeah.
I expect him to. I'll be disappointed otherwise.
What's he singing?
Some country and western knows that. He loves his country and western.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up there on this.
The,
Wow.
the boys that I sent to spar, my son, I keep bringing my son, not because it's my son, he could be, and I also got a cruiserweight who I trained, Jordan Thompson, who's also in that camp. They're both better than Wilder. They don't have Wilder's experience and Wilder's record, but they're better. That's why Fury employed them to prepare him for this.
Well, he prepared well. He got what he needed. I want to say a big thanks to the guest panel that has been here. On the seconds out first of the live
We thank
stream.
you too for having us.
Thank you. Well,
And
thank you
it's
for
been
coming.
it's a really happy ending, isn't it?
It is,
I
it
mean,
is a
after
really
all,
sports
this is
bet.
Sports bet as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's obviously sports bet on and seconds out as well. Thank you for watching wherever you have been. It's a really happy ending.
Bye,
Fantastic
guys.
having you guys here. Betmaster Ben, his bet didn't come in.
No, it didn't. That's because I didn't have the inside info that Don had. That's why.
I've overlooked that. There is a factor, inside information, but regardless, irrespective of that, I studied. This is my job. I should get the sack if I don't study it.
Yeah.
It's my job. I've weighed it all up.
Well, he's proper going for it now, but we'll leave you.
And why wouldn't he? He'll be
enjoy.
singing all the way
To
from
the
there.
bank.
Yeah.
To the bank, exactly.
100%. Look at Frank Warren. Good on you, Frank.
Well, listen, guys, thank you very much
Back
for
in
watching.
power.
Subscribe to Sportsbet TV if you haven't already for more content like this. Obviously, on Seconds Out as well. Make sure you check out all the content that Raheem will be posting post-fight from Las Vegas. But I've been Lou Beneventi. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my esteemed panel, and we'll see you guys very, very